Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 63. I want to introduce the Yoga Sutras of Pantanjali, and I'll be reading from this edition by Edwin Bryant. So the first sutra, Atha Yoga Nushasanam. Now, the teachings of yoga. Patanjali's Yoga Sutras express the royal path, Raja Yoga, and it's also considered the path of meditation. And what is it that we're trying to accomplish? Well, there's this beautiful word, samadhi, and this means the individual soul comes into union with the universal soul. And that experience, that fusion of the individual soul with the universal soul gives the samadhi experience of union with all that is. And this is distinct as a philosophical tradition, as a darshana, as they say in India, from Vedanta, which is another Indian philosophical tradition that teaches knowledge. It's considered the path of knowledge, as it teaches you that who you are, your very essence, is identical with the essence of the universal soul. So these, in many ways, dance together in Indian philosophy because the darshanas have interacted with one another and had conversations with one another. And my teachers taught both. But the vision of Vedanta was always primary. That's what's foundational and fundamental. That vision, that all that is here, including you, is identical with the supreme reality. There is but yet one consciousness, one love consciousness. And as I've stated several times, Rumi says, not a drop in the ocean, we're the entire ocean in a drop. So as I share the Yoga Sutras, I bring this vision with us. So then what is yoga? In many ways, what I love about Patanjali's yoga is this word Raja Yoga. The path of meditation is also expressed as the royal path of yoga. And when we think of royal, we think of sitting on a throne, having authority, being sovereign. And maybe there's people who are serving us and managing everything, and we're sitting back and directing it all. What would it be like to have a mind like that? So if you think of like a child, maybe 3 or 4, and maybe you're a sister, a parent, an aunt, an uncle, whatever it may be, a caretaker, a grandparent, and you have to go to the grocery store and you have this young child. And we all know how hard that can be to just get out the door. Maybe their shoes not quite going on right and they don't like the shirt they're wearing and they just throw this big tantrum. And we're just trying to get to the car and maybe it takes 20 minutes. And our minds can sometimes be like that, where there's this whole drama going on. And so the soul is obstructed. And we can't get things done as quickly, as expediently. So this is one way to think about what our objective is in learning yoga, practicing yoga. And it's about transforming our minds ultimately so that we can gain that sovereignty. So our mind listens to us. Like on those wonderful days when we have a 12-year-old and they're helping us get to the car. They're carrying things and they're listening and we're able to direct them. And how wonderful is that? So that's how we want to be with our minds. We want our minds to listen, and we want to be able to redirect our minds when necessary to have what Acharya Shunya says, sovereignty over our minds. So I feel very blessed that I can share some teachings of the Yoga Sutras with you that have been gifted to me by my teachers. Again, Acharya Shunya, Swami Dayananda. Om Peace.